4 plays, 47 yards in a minute and 22 seconds. Joe Rosenbrock scored from 27 yards out. The Bead Diggers have run 9 plays, all on the ground, and 2 of the 9 have gone for scores. It's 14-0 Bead Diggers as Cardenas will kick it off, and he booms that football towards the sideline, and it's going to be fielded at the 10 to the 15-yard line, across the 20 to the 25, and a seam hit right there by Rosenbrock as the tackle is made on Brian Smith, the return man, a return of 15 yards. He ran 15, but really a lot more because he ran from the left side to the right side of the field. That allowed the Bead Diggers to get down there on coverage.
You bet. That was an amazing form tackle there again by Rosenbrock. Shoulder pad right on the hip.
1st and 10 for Bishop Machebeuf at their own 26-yard line officially. The Bead Diggers, since falling behind to Weld Central 20-0, have outscored their opponents 118-8. That was the wake-up call. In a shotgun formation is Kevin Murphy. Awaiting the snap, he's going to hand it off right up the gut, and David Brown is going to spin to the 28-yard line, and that's it, a gain of 1. Joe Rosenbrock in on the tackle, along with other Bead Diggers getting up from the bottom of the pile, including Kyle Hefner and Skyler Seawald. 2nd down, we'll call it 8, a gain of 2.
This Digger defense is just doing a great job of sealing everything up there on that line of scrimmage. You don't see a lot of defensive linemen in the backfield, but they sure are plugging the holes.
2nd and 8 from the 28-yard line with the Bead Diggers leading 14-0 with 4:42 to go in the opening quarter. Shotgun once again for Murphy. He'll hand it off the left side to Brown, a hole across the 30-yard line. Then he stood up at the 33, but he picks up 5 yards. Initial penetration by Hefner, but then the tackle was cleared up there by Garcia and Connor Weiser. And Kyle Muir got a piece of the ball carrier. 3rd down and 3.
I was watching our linebackers on that play. It seemed like either the Machebeuf offensive lineman made a missed block, or else maybe they do an influence block because our linebackers actually ran away from where the ball was being carried to.
Brown is the lone setback. 2 receivers to the left. Back to throw. 2-step drop. The pass out to the left is complete. That's a 1st down across the 40-yard line to Brian Smith to the 43. Picks up 9 yards before the play is made along the far sideline by Connor Weiser. But Bishop Machebeuf 2 for 2 through the air.
That was a long ways to throw the ball to because he threw it all the way from the right hash mark, clear back over past the left hash mark about 5 yards downfield. And just a real nice play there for them.
1st and 10 for Bishop Machebeuf at their own 42-yard line. There was some sun out earlier, but it's disappeared completely. Again, a shotgun for the quarterback, Kevin Murphy. He'll hand it off on the left side to Bryce Miller, and he barrels his way towards the 45-yard line, lowering his head and shoulders before Joe Rosenbrock makes the tackle. We'll call it a gain of around 3, 2nd down and 7.
In their formation, Miller lines up kind of off to the side of the quarterback and in front of him a little bit. They had to do a front inside handoff, and he's just trying to pound the ball right up the gut. It looked like it was supposed to be a trap play.
2nd and 7 for the 45-yard line. 2 receivers split out to the left. 1 set back. Now the resetting by Miller and Kipp. Murphy will hand it off to Brown right up the gut, and he was hit across the ankles by Skyler Seawald. It's a gain of only 1 to the 46-yard line. Oh, that's a good job of getting low by Double S.
You bet. And we needed it that time. We've had a few tackles that were up a little bit. Probably could have stopped people at the line of scrimmage, and right there to force them into a 3rd and long. It's a good play.
Here we go, though. 3rd down and 6. The Bead Diggers have got to do it with their pass defense. Bishop Machebeuf has the football on their own 46-yard line at the 2.5-minute mark of the opening quarter, with the Bead Diggers up 14-0 in this opening round 2A playoff game. Shotgun formation for Murphy. 2-step drop, throws out to his left, and that pass is tipped and incomplete. Nearly caught off the deflection by Brian Smith, but Eric Garcia was nearly able to pick it off. It looked like he jumped the route a little bit, and had he picked it off, he had the whole sideline to himself.
That's for sure. I think they were trying to create that mismatch against our linebackers right there, and they sure got it. They got out to the flats. There wasn't really any coverage out there. Garcia had to come up from his corner to try to fill it.
Jake Hare standing at his own 32 to punt. Joe Rosenbrock back deep to receive a high snap, and he does get it off. Low line drive, end over end. It'll bounce at the 21. Rosenbrock will let it take a Bishop Machebeuf bounce, and it's down at the 11. So that actually worked out well for the Buffaloes. And That punt went for 43 yards.
Yeah, it was just one of those end-over-end kicks. He had to hurry it up so much he couldn't get it up in the air. He just tried to get rid of it. Boy, was it ever spinning end over end, and when it hit the ground, it just catapulted forward.
Yeah, I mean, Joe made the right decision. You can't field the ball there with a defender right on top of you.
Right.
Besides, maybe this could be a blessing with the Bead Diggers more than 89 yards away. They can chew up some clock. But they've had two huge plays on the ground. Morrow, Weiser, and Rosenbrock in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the 11. Handoff off to the right side and maybe a yard for Morrow. Jake Meyer made the tackle. He got to the 12. 2nd down and 9. And the Bead Diggers just need a 1st down to work themselves out of this hole.
Yeah, it's just some tough running over there on that side for the Diggers. Having a lot more success running to the left side.
Rosenbrock will take a rest. C.J. Kukas checks in. 2nd down and 9. Just shy of the 12-yard line. Kukas, the receiver, to the left. Weiser and Morrow are split in the backfield. And there is a bootleg left. Garcia with running room to the 15-yard line towards the outside of the 20. Cuts it back to the inside. Boy, then he's taken down at the 25-yard line. Almost across the neck, but an excellent play call for the Bead Diggers. A gain of 13 and a 1st down for Brush.
So a good run there by Garcia, but let me tell you, nothing would have happened if it wasn't for the great block by Ethan Brost. Ethan Brost pulled from his guard position, ran out over here, and just pancake blocked the outside linebacker for Machebeuf. He put him flat on his back and forced the other defenders to jump over the top of him.
1st and 10 for the Bead Diggers at their own 25-yard line. Weiser and Morrow remain in that backfield. Garcia fumbled the ball, picks it up, and then he's down. Bryce Miller got him right there. He really never got the snap. I don't know if he got the snap or just pulled out a little bit too early and didn't secure the football, but at least he got it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. We're inside of 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
You know, Machebeuf, they've started to creep their linebackers up a little bit. You're starting to see them. They started off about 4 or 5 yards back off the line of scrimmage, and now all 3 of their middle linebackers out of the 5 of them were all up there within about 3 yards of the ball.
2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Garcia will hand it off on the left side to Weiser on that counter, and he's down at the 29. Sean Robnett made the tackle, a gain of 4, and that'll be the final play of the opening quarter with the score. Brush 14, Bishop Machebeuf nothing. You're listening to the 2010 Colorado High School Football Playoffs on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.